Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures, and it is Tipsy Tuesday, and we are digging deep into storage tips. So I know Stashing Sunday, we talked about the storage I did have. So you guys got to see all the storage units I have, why I use it, different things. Now I'm going to dive into those same storage units and give you a few tips on how I label, how I keep my drills from being staticky, and so on and so forth. So hang in there. I hope you enjoy the ride, and I can't wait to hear your feedback. All right, it's Tipsy Tuesday time, and all of those who are here from our Stashin' Sunday, aka Stashin' Monday, because we're a little late this week, we are going to dive down deep into storage. There are a few storage opportunities that I do not have, which is fine. I love the fact that we are exploring as a community different ways to store our drills. So I want to take you through the progression of storage and the different tips that I found throughout my journey with diamond painting and storing drills and diamonds. For those of you who are new, you're going to get your diamonds in either packaging that pre-comes in a bag, okay, which is really nice because normally it's labeled, forgive the crinkle, but this is an example. So this is a DMC of 934. And I could just kit this up, right? I could lay these out when it's time. I could definitely, these are leftover from my pink raspberry Easter bunny. What I love about these is they're already kitted up. And then when you're done, it's easy to store them. They're already here. They pour easily in and out of a tray that has a spout on it because the spout can go into the bag. You can tap the spout. The problem I have with this is normally you don't have the symbol on the bag unless you go through and have already a label and stick the label on the bag. I normally go by symbol and then by DMC code. That's completely up to you. Another nice thing is these are great for long-term storage. You can pour your extras. Many people then store these in those baseball card plastic holders. It has 9 sets, like 9 sleeves, and they can put them in and then put them in a three ring binder. It's a really nice way if you have a 2 or 3 inch binder to store, I think it's 470 colors, something like that, DMCs. There is a downfall, which many of us are trying to brainstorm how to work through that, and that's that if you accidentally grab the binder upside down, all of your drills fall out, or if you have the binder flat and you pick it up wrong, or if you have too many drills, it develops it's like a sled and it slides itself out as well. So there's pros and cons to that way of storage. I just wanted to show that to you. Another thing you can do is if your drills are, now these drills are amazing. I love pink raspberry drills. I have not found any round drills that are better than theirs. And I've done a lot. That includes Diamond Art Club and a couple other really good companies out there. I love their supplier. If the drills, though, are staticky, one thing that I have found is you can use dryer sheets. You can cut them up into little squares or rectangles and put them in your storage containers. But I've also found these, this is a name brand, Unstoppables, but they do have generic as well. I know Dollar Tree right now, depending on where you live, has a small travel pack, and you only need 1 or 2 of these. Like in this bag, I would only need 1. And so a travel, for $1, goodness, that would last you forever. And they can transfer. I wish this was smell-o-vision. But like, look at this. I bought this a year ago, and I think I've only used maybe 50 of them. And there's like thousands in here. So this takes away if you don't have allergies, so be careful because I have allergies. I did do the Tide Original, which doesn't bother me as much. I sent some spare drills to Ashley Crafts with Crashly and forgot that I had one of these in there, and she thought I was sending her drugs. This is not a drug. Please do not eat it or sniff it or smoke it. But be careful if you do have allergies to do this way. It might be better to go with the unscented, gentle dryer sheets. But this will take away your China smell. You guys all know what China smell is, right? That stuffy, moldy warehouse smell. It'll also help lower the static of your drills. So by the time you're ready to use them, they're not all over the place. All right, so that's like one of the tips I wanted to share with you. Let me put this back in real quick. Okay, I'll put 934 in there later. The next one is that I found condiment cups, and these were really cool because it had a lid. It was the first time I could see all the colors, I could decorate, I stack them. The reason I brought these back out is I wanted to show you the tip with the label. I actually would take Scotch tape or this clear tape, I would make a photocopy of the side of the canvas, or I would use the inventory sheet that came with it. I would cut out the symbol and the DMC number, and then I would tape it to the top. I did start taping it to the side as well, so that if I stacked them, I could see the sides, what it was. So this is a good, you get 8 or 12 in a pack at Dollar Tree, or you can get them at Walmart, different places like that. If you're looking for something inexpensive, or if you're just starting out and you're not even sure you want to do diamond painting in the future, or if your child, like my daughter uses these until I bought her something else because I didn't want to spend a lot of money if, she's 12. When she started, she was 11, and I didn't know she'd like I keep wanting to call it habit, the hobby. So this might be a good solution when you're testing the market. The one cumbersome thing is I had to get a shoebox to put them in. If I had 40 colors, imagine 40 of these. Okay, but the reason I'm re-showing you this, even though we saw it on Stashing Sunday, is taking that piece of Scotch tape. I ended up getting smart in the future, and cut the tape in half. So one piece of tape actually was good for both the top and the side. It's a perfect size. All right, so I wanted to show you those. My next tip is how to remove things. So I actually stuck one of the Diamond Art Club stickers on here, and as you can see, it left an impression when I tried to take it off. So these stickers do not come off easily, and also the actual I keep using this as an example, the sticker with the codes and the symbols leave marks as well. They do not come off clean. So I wanted to share a tip that you can use alcohol and a piece of cotton ball and rub it on the top, and that will come right off. Super easy, so you're not breaking your nail or messing with things. So that's why I wanted to show you these storage units, because that's how I clean. I'd use a little bit of alcohol and it soaks in, and then you can rub it off. It does peel a little bit, but eventually it's going to come off and it's going to be fine. These fit the little, my camera is not liking this lighting right now. I guess it doesn't like it. So we'll stay back here. So this fits perfectly across the top. If you are doing oh my goodness. If you're doing one of these, I have to cut off the number. So like this 28, I would have to just do the symbol and the DMC code. I can fold it over if I want, which you can kind of see that here, but you do have to be careful. So be a good judge of what you're doing and how you're doing it and what your preference is. If you work with symbols, then that's going to be better. If you work with DMC, then you know how it works. Okay. Then we have Harbor Freight. So Harbor Freight is really good for size, which we talked about in Stashing Sunday, However, like you saw, because you have it up on the end, so it comes like this, but you can only see 6 at a time, or 9 at a time, I forget, 12, something like that. So I turn them like this, so I can see the color and I can easily grab it. However, by turning like this, you end up with drills stuck on the edge. And you end up with these little guys everywhere. And some people like tap and tap and tap. You know what? I don't do that. I don't bother tapping. I take my tray and I just open it right over my tray, because whatever falls out, I'm pouring this color anyway into the tray. So I don't worry about if it's stuck in there. Okay, so like you can see it's stuck right there. I just open it and then I dump. It makes my life so much easier. When I learned that little tip, I stopped tapping. I was good. Now, you can also do this when you're going to pour this back in, right? Because maybe you put this back in your container. You're going to open this and pour it back in. You're going to pour this back in anyway. So just open it again, get those out of there, and then pour it back. It's okay. It's not a big deal. This is about ease for you guys, right? So I just wanted to show you that little tip that I learned to make my life a little bit easier. Da-da-dun! Okay, another tip for labeling. This was back when Diamond Art Club, and I wish they still were this size. They're a little bit bigger now. Back when they just sent the strips and not the stickers. So what I did is I ran this through my sticker machine, and I have a larger machine. I have one that's 2.5 inches wide, I believe, or 2.25 inch wide. So I can fit 2 through here, but one of these will fit through the smaller Xyron machine. You can get them at Michael's, Joann's, you can get them from Amazon, run it through the sticker maker. Then what I did is I actually cut all the way through, and then I'd peel them off one at a time. And it just made my life easier as I was labeling. The same thing can go for these stickers that you get from Diamond Art Club. I will probably cut from this side so that this side stays whole, and then I'll just peel and stick, peel and stick, peel and stick, and then I'm not getting stickers everywhere. So that's just a little tip for how I organize. Another little tip here is for the Dreamer designs. If you take a piece of tape to the back and you pull it, it takes the plastic right off. So this is an easy way so you're not going crazy with your fingernails trying to get between the plastic and the paper. So that's just a quick tip for you guys when you're using Dreamer designs. The Diamond Art Club is more paper versus plastic, as you can see on the back, so it doesn't work as well with the tape option. Also, another thing I do, which I explained on Stashing Sunday, is I take this sticker and instead of actually taping it onto Harbor Freight, I will put it inside here, and then I know what drills I have kitted up inside. All right. Another final tip I wanted to share with you about storage are with these Doris containers. I kept breaking every nail I grew on opening these babies. And I was like, what? Look, take your tweezers and you just flip it. Oh my gosh, it has saved my nails so much. So you got to be careful. You don't want to break it, but you just gently pull that little piece of plastic that's meant to lock there, and you pull it up and you're good to go. Just wanted to share a little tip. Easy. Easy peasy. Alrighty. So those are some tips. I just wanted to dig a little bit deeper with storage and some different tips that I have used throughout the years, yeah, it's years, guys. Next month, it's going to be 2 years since my YouTube channel and 2.5 years since I started diamond painting. Oh my goodness, I'm getting so old. But I'm so glad you stuck around for Tipsy Tuesday. If you have any tips or any favorites storage that you have, please share in the comments down below. We're all about community. We're all about sharing. Also, check out the link for Pretty Neat Creative. I have going on. There's a contest. If you like or comment on the post, it gives me a vote. And if I get the most votes, then our channel, right, gets a $500 gift card to Pretty Neat Creative, and out of that I hope to do a giveaway for you guys. So if you want to click on that link, if you have just like 30 seconds to click on it and have Facebook and give a like, a heart, a care, put a comment, that would be great. I would love if our community got a chance to win, win that prize. Also, don't forget to vote. This is the last month for DPer of the month. Make sure you vote. There's a link down below as well. And I think that's all the announcements I have. So, oh, and don't forget the giveaway. The 3,000 subscribers. Go check out that video. Figure out how to enter, because Thursday is the last night, because Friday we are doing the giveaway. So I love you all. Take care. Be blessed. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.